Hey friends, welcome to my channel. I'm Allison, the Coffee-Nated Creative. Today I'm working in my A6 hobonichi avec and basically looking to catch up on a few pages. So what I'm doing right now is actually using a situation that I created myself. I have been wanting mermaid markers really bad and I'm trying to resist and not buy them. So I actually put some India ink, Dr. P.H. Martin India ink that I had from years back. I don't even know why I bought it or if I even bought it. Maybe somebody gave it to me. I don't know. But I had it and I decided to put it in brush pens. So I ordered some brush pens on Amazon and then I filled them up with the India ink that I had on hand. And now I created sort of my own little mermaid markers. So that's how I got the color on the page here. So that's India ink. That's partly why it's so vibrant. I did not realize how vibrant India ink is. It's so awesome, honestly. So next, I'm looking at how I want to lay out my page. The image that you see me playing with right now is actually from Loveland's Life. I'm a Patreon subscriber to her and I love her printables. This is a collage sheet where basically it's a mixed media collage that she scans. There's tons of them and they're awesome and I just love them. So I wanted to put them in my memory keeper. So I just printed it on sticker paper and then ripped it and put it down just like that. Then I'm making a tip-in. So a tip-in is essentially a flap. I'm sure most of you know what it is, but it's a flap in a journal. But on this day, we went for a walk in Chinatown. I live in Chicago, and Chinatown has a beautiful park that I really hadn't been to before. And it was a beautiful day, so after work, we went on a walk, and it was great. And I captured some pictures and I just really felt like a tourist in my own city, which was wonderful. And so I wanted to give it a special tip in. So that image, the black and white image that's a tip in is like that, the decoration is actually from Alyssa Burke. She is one of my favorite artists. I follow her on Instagram and I've taken some of her classes. I actually want to take more. She has really great like asynchronous art classes. And I bought some stuff from her a while back, a long time ago, like maybe a year ago. And part of what I bought was a mix of just like sort of her discarded random bits. And that was one of those. So I'd been hoarding it for a while and I decided to finally use it. But she does really beautiful, kind of abstract-y, colorful flowers, floral type things, which I just love. So anyways, check her out if you want. Then I'm taking the pictures that I had taken that day and just sort of putting them on the page because I had so many great pictures that I really wanted to, put them on and keep track of them. So the picture up at the top is actually of my feet. I don't know if you guys have seen a previous video or two of mine, but this is a trend. I've started like a series, I guess you could say, in which when I see a really cool texture or piece of art or anything that looks really neat on the ground, I take a picture of it with my feet. The day sticker and the date sticker, the number, are also Loveland's Life printed on sticker paper. So you're seeing a theme. For the tip-in, I just use clear tape, which I usually do. And now I'm just going around and outlining some of the photos and such because that's pretty standard for me, I guess you could say. But yeah, if you live in the Chicago area and you haven't been to the Chinatown Park recently, I highly recommend it. It's just gorgeous. And this was late August. The heat had finally broken. And so it was just a great day. And yeah, highly recommend. Or if you ever visit Chicago, Chinatown's a really fun place to visit. In fact, you can actually, okay, I'm going on a tangent here, but you can get on a water taxi at Navy Pier and then take the water taxi to Chinatown, which is really fun and it's not expensive. Anyways, then I have another image that says best summer ever. I can't say if I believe that this is the best summer ever. That might just be wishful thinking, but there have been some really amazing moments of this summer, even despite all that's happening in the world, and this was one of those days. Just to give you an idea, if I wasn't working from home a few days a week, generally I would not get home in time to do something like this with my family. I mean, sometimes we would meet downtown and whatnot, but in general, us all getting in the car, driving to the park, walking around, having a really nice time, and then getting home at a decent hour is just not something that I can usually do if I'm working in the office. So the fact that I get to work even just a few days from home is just, really special. So there are positives, I suppose. Now I think just, yep, cutting off excess because there's always just a little bit that wants to hang over. You know how it is, right? So yeah, I'm really curious in the comments if you would like. I would love to hear some of the positives that you've found with the situation currently. If there's some silver linings for you too, because I'm just curious about that. So next I'm taking a midliner or mild liner. I always forget, those highlighters that everybody uses. And I'm just coloring over some of the blue just because I wanted less contrast, pretty much. So now I'm going to the next page, which is Sunday. And it was the 30th, obviously. And I put down a picture of a shelf unit or shelf, 2 shelves. I had found these really cool shelves that I liked a lot, and my husband put them up for me, so I was very grateful for that. We didn't have anybody hurt or injured or any drama, so that's always good when you're doing a house project, right? I feel like before I had a house or even was married, I always kind of had this like idyllic view of house projects. Yeah, not so much. They can be very stressful. But anyways, this was not a big project. It was just putting up some shelves, but it went fabulously. I love the shelves. They are straight. They didn't fall down. So life is good. Now I'm just taking some more of that collage paper or the collage image from Loveland's Life, and I'm putting it on the other page because I wanted it to be on both pages. And it's just so neat in my opinion. So why not use more of it, right? Right. Now so when I put down the sticker paper, I didn't put it on exactly straight. So I'm just cutting little pieces of the image in order to patch where I didn't put it straight. So, that happens. And then the little additional pieces I'm just putting to sort of make the blue background a little bit more interesting as well. Now I'm wondering, what should I do? What should I do? So I'm like, okay, let me look for some stickers. I do have a lot of Happy Planner stickers that I've accumulated through the years. I'm probably not going to buy many more. I don't know. Sometimes they come out with these just amazing illustrations or designs, but for the most part, I don't think I'm going to need Happy Planner stickers anymore, but I'm determined to use what I have. So that is part of why I will pull for them and grab for them all the time when I'm doing all kinds of different creative stuff, because I do want to use what I have. So anyways, I took this Happy Planner sticker. It was too long for what I needed it for, so I just cut it down and made it smaller. So very easy. And then I grabbed another sticker which says adventure, which I think is just funny because literally that picture that I put next to it was of a flower that I saw when I was taking a walk around my neighborhood. So not exactly an adventure, right? It was just a little walk, but one of my favorite, again, additional silver linings from this current situation is that I've been really enjoying observing my environment and taking pictures of flowers and taking pictures of just like everyday little things in the neighborhood that I would walk past, a million times and never really appreciate before. So this flower, you can't see it well, but it was massive. And then I also had a great conversation with one of my friends. So I took a picture of her on the Zoom screen because, that's how we communicate these days. And she does not live in Chicago, so that's really the only way. But it was just great to talk to her and catch up with her. I haven't talked to her in a month or two, so that was awesome. That cactus number 30 was also from Loveland's Life. Are you seeing a theme? I love it. That beta fish sticker is actually from Pipsticks. So I subscribe to Pipsticks. I love Pipsticks, and I just thought that beta fish sticker was so cool. I've been wanting to use it, so I just decided to. This spread is already quite busy, so I'm just gonna go for it. But yes, highly recommend Pipsticks. I might like do unboxings of those. I don't know. Are those interesting to you? I love unboxings, but yeah, curious. Are you interested in that? Anyways, now I'm taking a Posca pen and just outlining, coloring in, making more interesting, schmoozing it up. Wait, schmoozing, schmoozing? I don't know what the word is. Anyways, yeah, that's basically it in terms of this session. I truly appreciate you watching. Subscribe, like, do the things if you want to, and let's connect. Yada, yada, yada.